AJ, well, me and Mike are British, but you're a big fan.
Yes.
Anthony Joshua, he's fighting Klitschko.
He's a gorilla.
He's fighting Klitschko in April.
Gorilla.
Prediction?
Are you making fun of him?
No, because he is a monster.
Would you call him a gorilla to his face?
Yeah, I'd be like, dude, you're a monster.
Yeah, he's like, you're a...
Then run.
Yeah, monster.
What? Oh, it's because I'm relating... Oh, because I'm relating him to... Okay.
A gorilla.
No, well, because he's massive. Do you see the guy?
He's a tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. The guy is like the...
A gorilla is a strong animal.
Yeah, but they're a strong...
What am I going to say? How stupid it would be if I'm like, he's an elephant. Yeah, I guess.
Got a long trunk, I don't know.
But yeah, he's big boy, man.
So
That guy
predictions?
is like... That guy, Anthony Joshua, is the... He's like... You know, when you're a kid
Yeah.
and you grow up and you say, I want to be at least 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
Well, I never quite made it that far, like... but Anthony Joshua is like what every boy wants to be when they're man. 6'6", 18 stone of pure muscle. That's what every guy wants to be, right?
You know what he reminds me of is Evander Holyfield. He's just cut. He's the real deal, man.
And he's cool as well. He's cool.
He's a good dude. Yeah, he's a good
But
guy.
I watched. I loved watching the on Sky Sports in the UK. They do interviews with the two fighters, like kind of a bit like what we're doing now.
Yeah.
There's a host, and he just asks the fighter questions.
You mean Johnny Nelson?
That's the guy, Johnny Nelson. And I love the way Anthony Joshua conducted his interview with who's that?
You mean Dylan White?
Dylan White. That's the one.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Dylan White, his fight with Chisora was fucking awesome.
Did you guys watch it?
No, I was going to talk about that, and actually, I wanted to talk about that.
But the way Joshua conducted himself in that interview, he's articulate.
Yeah.
He keeps it cool.
Really? No, he actually lost his cool a little bit against Dylan White.
Who was it that he really lost his cool with? I think it was another guy.
He's been really calm, but recently, like, he's showing a little bit of...
Yeah, because he's one
losing cool.
people started to push him around, which is cool. I like that idea. I remember someone insulted him. I forget who.
But, like, he also, I think it is part of the... obviously routine, obviously hype. He doesn't want people just to call him a robot and think he's boring. So
no, yeah,
I'd like to see that aggression though, because when that guy,
it's well placed, I think.
When that guy gets angry, I get excited. I'm like, oh, there he is. He's ready to finish him now.
Yeah. Well, I know. Well, as you were saying about the AJ Klitschko fight. By the way, are you going to do that here? That is a fight I will definitely wake up in the morning.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to watch it.
Okay.
But what's your prediction? We've spoken about it a lot off the podcast, like before. But
AJ,
I think AJ will win it, but arguably it is maybe 1 or 2 fights early for him.
No, AJ's got it in the bag.
Yeah, it's hard to say. This is a big.
It's a big test.
This is the biggest test. This is the biggest test.
No, I don't think this is a test.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think Klitschko is what he used to be.
No,
maybe.
That's a good point.
That's the whole point of the fight, though.
Yeah, it could be.
I think this is going to be easier for Joshua than everyone thinks. Because everyone's talking about how difficult.
If he no offense to you, if he gets the same mindset you're doing, he's going to lose.
But he's not going to have the same mindset as me because he's a professional athlete.
I'm just saying that.
I'm here to give my opinion.
He's just a guy drinking beer.
I'm giving my opinion. Like, no offense to you, but my opinion counts.
But you're right, though, with that. We don't know what's left in the tank for Klitschko.
Right. Okay,
that is 1 point for the fight.
Another example, right? Klitschko lost against Tyson Fury, a self-proclaimed fatty.
Yeah.
And Joshua is... way more of an athlete and boxer than Tyson Fury will ever be.
Tyson Fury did not like... Tyson Fury gave him issues because Tyson Fury's big.
He's gangly.
And he's gangly, and he's hard to hit. And it's not like he didn't knock out Klitschko.
No,
Klitschko was always in the fight there. But, yet again, I still think...
But Joshua's got the... I think Joshua's got the stamina to go 12 rounds. Joshua's more powerful.
Yeah,
well, you could be right, and
and Joshua's not small. The guy's 6'6".
I know, but
you know what I mean?
Klitschko is just used to. He knocks heavyweights out. Big boys come at him, and he pulls at you with that right hand. With that left hand, he pulls at you, and he hits you with the hardest right hand anyone has ever felt.
I don't know. Call me. Maybe I'm just being patriotic.
Yeah, I like AJ just as much.
But I mean, AJ's reach is pretty long, isn't it?
here's how I'll tell you my prediction of the fight real quick. I think it's 50-50. If Klitschko looks like an old man, he's going down. He's getting knocked out. However, if Klitschko's game, it's a really dangerous fight for AJ, and I hope he has all of his ducks in line, which I think he does. He's pretty good.
I don't know, like, I hope AJ wins, and maybe it is the right time for AJ to fight him.
Yeah.
But all I wanted to say was, we'll see if Klitschko has passed it or not.
Yeah.
If Klitschko loses, then people will say he was past the hill when he fought Fury, so obviously he should retire. If he wins, people can then turn around and say it was just a one-off, he wasn't prepared.
Yeah. Well, I mean, remember what happened to David Haye, the whole thing, when David Haye lost to Klitschko?
Oh,
that was embarrassing.
Didn't poor old David Haye have a broken foot or something?
Toe. It was the toe issue. That's what they called him, David Haye toe or whatever. It was like a big thing.
David Haye toe.
They just called it, instead of calling him David Haye, they just call him Toe.
David Toe. That's
David
his boxing name now.
No, it did actually. I mean, especially the American public, man. I remember that, and I remember I didn't watch that fight, but I really tuned in for it. And I really cared about it.
Yeah.
And I was refreshing my computer because I was on vacation when that fight happened. It was a big disappointment. Anyway, let's move on.
So, but who would you want AJ to fight after if he wins? If he wins, I think it has to be
Klitschko's brother.
No,
the other Klitschko.
Huey. No. Vitaly. I thought you were talking about what's his name?
The guy from America.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, Deontay Wilder.
Yep, that'd be a good fight.
But again, actually, that's going to be a massive fight.
AJ should be fighting. I think
that would
Deontay
be a huge,
Wilder
unification fight if he wins against Klitschko.
AJ,
I think Wilder will be more of a challenge than Klitschko.
Oh, for sure.
Why?
He's wild. That's his name. When everyone says, he's so wild. His right hand, like you said, Klitschko's got a powerful right hand.
Yeah.
Like you said, Wilder is wild. He's unpredictable.
Yep.
And if he catches anyone,
his right hand is literally the strongest punch in boxing.
Well, I asked you your favorite division. My favorite division is the heavyweights.
Yep.
Because of the power they have.
Pure power, man.
Pure power, man.
That's all it is.
If they get hit on the chin, they are going down.
Dude, it's so... Heavyweight's actually the most dangerous division. Those boys, they slam each other, man. They're strong. Deontay Wilder, the problem with him is his defense is poor. I watch him, his chin sticks out. And I think if AJ tags him, I think he'd be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
However, that's why I think Klitschko is even harder fight than that. Because Klitschko he's been there. He's fought 60 times.
The problem is...
How strong is Klitschko's chin?
He's been knocked out before, but it's 10 years ago or something. It's been a while since he's been knocked out, and he's an older man now.
Yeah, so that's why I just think it's going to be... I genuinely think the fight's going to be easier for Joshua than everyone's making out. Okay. I think now, we're at a stage now where we're talking about Klitschko being... obviously an all-time great.
Yeah.
But we're talking about him as still being a great. I don't think he is. We're just talking about his past record.
Yeah.
We're being biased because he has, again, like Mayweather, made such a strong career out of boxing.
Well, I mean, Mayweather and Klitschko are definitely the top guys of this generation.
It's like when a football player reaches the age of 35, 36.
Is that when they start going down?
Yeah. A footballer's prime age is sort of 27 years old.
27 to 26, 30?
20, probably 26 to about 30.
Okay.
Because that's when they're in the best shape of their lives.
Later.
That's when they've got the best experience. They're still young enough. They don't get injuries.
Apart from keepers. Keepers mature later.
Yeah, well, yeah. Goalkeepers...
How late do they usually?
I think the prime of a keeper is usually 30 to 35 or 30 to 33, I think.
That makes sense. I mean, they're not... It's definitely physical, but it's less.
Athletic.
Yeah.
But obviously, I don't know.
They're not running around breaking people's ankles. Or getting their ankles broken.
Well, I don't know. There are some crazy goalkeepers out there, but...
That's true, yeah.
But they don't have to... But you're right in what you say. They're not running around for 90 minutes like...
Yeah, obviously, when you're in your young 20s, you're fast. But a keeper doesn't have to be running around doing lots of sprints all the time. His priority is maybe to stay athletic, but also to actually put on muscle because he needs to be strong, collects the balls going into the box. They have to actually be physically mature.
That position seems so much about wisdom now, thinking about it.
I think, yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like when the ball's coming through, how to react to it? Definitely, man. That's actually... I remember when I used to play soccer as a kid, and I'd always football. But I was playing it in America, so damn it, it's soccer. We were shit at it. So they always put me as goalkeeper, and I'd always sit there and be like, "Oh, this sucks."
You know, the goal, like in amateur football, when you're playing with like a group of people, the goalkeeper is traditionally the shittest player. Or
I was the shittest.
Or the kid that's got no friends. Or isn't popular in that circle.
I was pretty popular.
But you were goalkeeper.
But not with the soccer people.
Alright, well, obviously we're going to do a big section.
I loved goalkeeper, by the way. I loved playing goalkeeper. I actually enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well, we are going to talk about football, but let's do the last boxing topic.
Yep.
Triple G.
Triple G.
What's his actual name?
Gennady Golovkin. I don't remember his middle name.
Yeah.
It's Gennady Golovkin. The middle name is another... crazy. He's from Kazakhstan.
So he's 3G. He's
Triple
Wi-Fi.
G. Triple G.
3G.
Yes.
Wi-Fi.
3G. You don't say 3G. That confuses everyone. It's Triple
I'm British. I'm not street like you guys in
Triple
America.
is a street word?
Where you're like, well, think about it, right? If you're like, a cool like R&B superstar or something, you're like, yo, I'm Triple G. But, I'm a British gentleman. So I'm like, hello, everybody. My name is 3G.
3Gs in consecutive order.
Yes. And may I just ensure that you fully understand what my name is? It is not go.
When you ever introduce yourself, do you ever say, I want to ensure you fully understand what my name is?
Yes.
You should start doing that once you introduce yourself.
My name is...
Hello, I'm Michael, and I want you to fully understand what my name is.
This is my friend 3G. I'm MCJ.
But yeah, Triple G. Do you follow 3G at all?
I don't know who 3G is. So.
Triple G.
Triple G, yeah.
Golovkin. I'm going to call him Golovkin.
The Glove King.
No.
No, actually, I must say, I'm following him, but before, obviously, he had that big fight against Brook.
Yes.
That's what drew my attention to him.
Oh, great fight.
But obviously, before that, maybe I should be a little bit embarrassed to say I didn't really know him. But
that's fine. Yeah.
No,
I didn't know. I didn't know him because I was in China at that. Well, obviously, when I was in China, I wasn't during that time when he came up. I wasn't really watching that much boxing because I didn't know CCTV was airing fights. So I missed a lot of his original fights. But I've been watching him in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
And oh my God, this guy seems unstoppable.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll talk about Brook as well a little bit.
Yeah.
That's why, obviously, Brook showed a lot of character against him. So, and obviously, we're British. Obviously, Brook is British, and Khan is British. I just wish they would just stop all this shit, man, and just fucking sign a deal.
I disagree with you, man.
What division is 3G in?
He's in middleweight.
Right.
Brook is a welterweight. He jumped up 2 divisions to fight the sickest middleweight puncher in the world. And that's why I thought Brook
was holding his own. He just got caught,
definitely.
And that's what happens.
That's what's going to happen. That's what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
So I knew it was going to happen.
In UFC, people tend to jump up a weight class or go down a weight class to fight whoever they want to fight. Is it the same in boxing? Jumping up 2 weight classes, is that a real huge thing in boxing?
Well, it's bigger in UFC because the weight is much heavier. But yeah, people do it in boxing all the time. It's something that I think sports should do more. They shouldn't dehydrate themselves as much to cut weight. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
And people are now flexing. I mean, Manny Pacquiao, he jumped up 8, 9 divisions. I mean, he started fighting at 118 pounds, 120 pounds, and he ended fighting 156. And he's beating people at 156. A little man who was fighting at 120 pounns jumped up that much. I mean,
that's quite a jump, isn't it?
Yeah, he has the record for winning the most titles. Weight
across
across the board.
Across the board.
Yeah. Mayweather has it as well, but Pacquiao has more.
All right. Speaking of the board, and speaking of titles, how many titles are there in boxing?
How many belts are there?
4
4 major belts.
in each weight class.
4.
There's 5, isn't there? You've got IBF, WBO, WBC, WBA, and IBF. Oh, I said that already.
Could be.
IBF sounds like
See, it could be 5. To be honest,
it's fucking with that. So going back quickly to AJ and Klitschko, that's one of the problems they've got, because after the Klitschko fight, the IBF is going to demand he has a mandatory challenger.
Who is that? Klitschko?
Klitschko, because he's already holding the IBF title.
Well, he's going to lose.
He's defending it against. No, sorry, AJ is holding the IBF title. He's defending it against Klitschko, and they're fighting for the WBA super title. So if he beats Klitschko, he gets the WBA title, the super title.
But he may lose his other title.
But then he may have to lose... after that fight, the IBF is going to say, you have to defend that title. But then the WBA is also going to say, no, you need to defend
this is
your
where
title.
Titles, I'll tell you right now.
Why can't they just keep the titles that they've got?
They should make a compromise.
Because you got to have mandatories.
I would love a true unification fight between Wilder and AJ if he beats Klitschko.
The idea is you got to have 4 to 5 belts, right?
Yeah, exactly, a proper unification.
And then there's European belts, there's American belts, there's all that.
Fuck about that shit.
You want world titles. The issue is with boxing, there's a boxing consciousness. You beat the man, you become the man.
Mm-hmm.
For example, Klitschko, he was the man at heavyweight. He was the dude who reigned for 12 years, and Tyson Fury beat him. Tyson Fury's the man. Tyson Fury...
He's not anymore, though, is he?
He went crazy and tried
to cocaine.
And he tried to kill himself.
Yeah.
So that's the biggest shame.
And Tyson Fury's changed his name now.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
He's called what's his
Ty something?
What's his new name?
Tie me up.
Something like that. Basically,
tie me up and spank me.
Basically, he wanted to get away from his gypsy heritage.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
So him the Gypsy King now.
Do you know what upsets me about Tyson Fury is that I didn't not that I didn't like him. It's not that I didn't like him. I didn't hate him, but I cared about him. And he's like a real life Rocky person. Comes from fucking nowhere and wins the heavyweight championship of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And what did he do? Pissed it away. Just slapped everyone in the face. Oh, look what I did. Screw everything. Screw it. I want to die. Starts thinking he's suicidal or something. He had it all, and he was the man. That's the thing. And now AJ, he's going to beat Klitschko, and AJ's going to be the man.
I'm glad you think that, actually.
Well,
I'm glad you agree with me.
If that happens, and then what's going to happen later is like 2 years from now, Tyson's going to come up and he's like, I'm the man, because I beat Klitschko first.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be this little debate thing going on, right?
And then it'll be Tyson Fury, the AJ.
Well, that's the thing. AJ has to keep it up. AJ has years of just beating down opponents to become the man, really. That's what it is. He's at the beginning. This is lucky.
Hold on, though. Like, AJ's already got a title, right?
Yeah, he's 17-0, right?
So is he not already the man?
Just because you have a title doesn't mean
I would say
there's 4 people who are the man.
I would say
that's ridiculous.
I would say arguably Wilder's the man because he's got 2 titles.
That's true. I would agree with that.
I'm just saying arguably you could say it.
I would still think
that's what I said. There's too many titles.
Anyone who's got a title though, anyone who's got a title is the man.
The good thing about Klitschko losing is that it's open now. There's no more the man. Like Mayweather, welterweight, Mayweather's the man. Mayweather's retired, welterweight division's open.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's how it is. Triple G, middleweight, he's the man.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
beat him, it's open again.
Right?
Yeah. So that's how it works. That's like the boxing consciousness, I think. And you got to know.
But not in the heavyweight division because there are 4 people who got.
Well, like I said, once you beat the man, then it like disintegrates, right? And then the guy who beat the man is the man until someone else can beat him. And if he can be the man next, he can reign supreme for a while. It's like a king, like, you know what I mean? Huh?
Incidentally, I've got a question for you. If you're a fighter and you get your title shot and you lose the title shot,
yep,
you go to the back of the queue, right?
Not too bad.
How does their sort of ranking work?
Well, different organizations have a top 10 ranking. One I like is Ring Magazine. They do a decent job, and there's also one called Box Rec, which it's like a consensus of people who follow boxing. They kind of agree to it.
Right. How does it work then? I'm a fighter. I've just lost a title fight.
If you lose it, So yeah, if you just lose, for example, if you just lose a little bit, maybe you were the champion, you'll drop to maybe 4 or 6 on the list, and then you get a couple good fights, and you can jump your way back in, like Manny Pacquiao.
Right.
Manny Pacquiao, arguably, he's always in the top 3 of the welterweight division. I mean, there's Brooke. Brooke's still a welterweight.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying you want to see Brooke and Amir Khan fight, right?
Yeah, I do.
I don't want to see that fight. Want to know why? Because I don't want to see Amir Khan get knocked out. I want to see Brooke.
I want to see him get knocked out.
I want to see Brooke fight a real fight, man. I want to see Brooke fight a real guy that I know.
Yeah, obviously, I just mentioned Hanesh. He's one of our friends. He's
he loves.
He dreams about America.
Obviously, we've got different groups on WeChat. I love. When
Hanesh has got posters of Khan above his bed.
No, to be fair to Hanesh, he's actually just doing it as a wind-up.
Yeah.
But it's just funny, though. We send him, what's the right word?
The gifts.
The gifts of Amir Khan getting knocked out.
I know, he'll be like, Amir Khan would knock out McGregor, and then we just send the gif of Amir Khan getting knocked out in response.
And he sort of says something, no, Amir Khan was just tired, he's going to sleep.
Yeah. He's like, oh, man.
He didn't get punched, he just decided to, fall over in the ring.
I also like that he liked Ronda Rousey as well. He's like, Amir Khan and Ronda Rousey are the best. And then Ronda Rousey just gets iced.
Hey, I can't believe she got iced that quick, didn't she? What was it, 40 seconds?
Yeah, I saw that.
Over?
Yeah, she's just been focusing on films
I didn't see it, but on WeChat, they literally posted the whole fight because it was only 40 seconds. Yeah. Rousey did the one thing that she shouldn't have done.
Yeah.
She got too close.
Yeah. It happens, man.
And
fights are crazy.
Her corner was screaming at her, and she just wouldn't. And she just got knocked the hell out by Nunes.
Well, the thing is about
Nunes just jumped at her and just started laying her just straight off the bat.
Her Muay Thai is really good. I mean, her striking is amazing.
She's aggressive, isn't she?
She's really aggressive. I would like to see Nunes and Holly Holmes fight. Because those two are really good strikers. I would still think Nunes would win.
Nunes would beat Holmes.
I know.
Do you think Holmes' victory over Rousey was just a bit of
I think it was a bit of a fluke. She lost the fight straight after.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But she trained. She knew Ronda was going to fight this way, and she countered her. That's all it was. She had a really good game plan, and Ronda doesn't have plan B.
She needs to ditch her trainer.
She never has a plan B, Ronda, does she? Never.
Well,
she's lost.
She does, but she doesn't use it. So.
Is her UFC career over?
She'll probably retire.
And perhaps that's what she wants. She's made.
The thing is, what annoys me as well for what she made MMA big.
Right, but what annoys me,
she was the first. She was the first women to fight in UFC.
Yeah,
and she fought. For
she went from judo into. She was the judo champion in the Olympics.
Yeah, but that's all good and well, but she's only had 15 fights now. Is that right? She's won 13.
I don't even know.
Yeah, because she was 13 to love first, then she lost the last 2.
Okay,
right. So she's not really going to be known as a legend of the sport.
She will. She'll remember as a pioneer.
She's the first woman to fight in UFC and to gain a title. First time she fought. Any woman fought in UFC.
If you're the first woman to fight in the UFC, you're going to be the first woman to get a title, aren't you?
Think about Gracie. Gracie was the first person to win a UFC. Royce Gracie. He's the one who used Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think just Jiu-Jitsu to choke people out. And no one saw that before. Everyone's like, I'm going to punch you in the face. And he would grab people and choke them out. And they're like, what? You can do that? And he's like, yeah, it's the point of fighting, right?
He made his own rule then. He was like, sure.
There are no rules.
Back in the day.
Originally, no weight class.
I wish I watched UFC when it was.
Rules,
I really wish I'd watched it. Because even sort of 5-10 years ago, the fights were more brutal.
Yes.
Than they are now.
Did you ever see Pride fights? Pride?
No.
The Japanese Pride? They used to do head stomps. Like, the opponent's on the ground, and you're standing up, you can stomp his head.
No shit.
Stomp his head.
Fuck.
And also, if the person's getting up, you can do a penalty kick to their head. People did it. There's a guy. He got a penalty kick.
Just break their neck.
He got a penalty kick, and he flipped backwards. The guy was already, kind of knocked out.
Yeah.
He was stumbling, and the guy full-on penalty kicked him right in the head, hard as he can, got flipped back, and was like, done. You know what I mean?
Game over.
They would do...
So I guess there's been quite a few in-ring deaths.
No deaths.
No deaths?
No deaths in Pride. Not that I know.
Even though you're penalty kicking the crap out of
Yeah,
them.
I mean, it's a lot of... I mean, like, those guys probably... That guy who gets hit like that, when you get hit with a shot or a kick like that...
You're going to tense up.
You're going to tense, dude, and you may not come back the same. Like, you'll be... As a fighter, you will not fight the same again.
No.
Because you're like, I remember getting kicked in the head so hard that I woke up 15 minutes later and it was bad. And, like, your just body will react differently.
Yeah, I know.
From now on. And that even happens to boxers. I think that's what happened to Khan. He got knocked out, and now his
he went to hospital straight after the fight.
Yeah.
Well, he's such a weak fighter now, can't he?
Well,
was the guy ever good?
Yeah, he was good.
He was, like...
So what happened then?
The one thing...
Did fame get to his head like Rousey?
No,
He just suffered a couple of consecutive fights. Obviously,
you know what? I think Hanesh said a good point about Khan is Khan never loses a decision. Well, he did lose a decision. He lost to Lamont Peterson, but that was a bullshit decision, I think. I do like Lamont Peterson.
Yeah.
Khan will box someone's ears off. He has the fastest hand speed in boxing, but yet again, if you're just like, okay, I'll take your punches and I'll just clock you.
So if he's got the fastest hands in boxing, why is he like the laughing stock? Why is he the joke of the boxing world?
Glass chin, but also he is fast. That's why, like, people, like, again, Hanesh would say he must fight Mayweather. And I think, obviously, now Mayweather is quite slow.
That would be an easy win for Mayweather. An easy 50.
Like, I would still back Mayweather, even though he's older. But Khan is quick.
Khan is quick.
And I think that's one of his disadvantages, though.
What, he's too quick?
Yeah, maybe.
Because he's not landing those power shots.
Yeah, but why is Mayweather going to risk it against someone who's quick and could catch him
up? Yeah.
Isn't that the point, though, of boxing, though? You use quick jabs.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that. It's like, literally, he has a Manny Pacquiao-style assault. It's
like
not like...
just
It's like, I hit you like 5 shots and I back out quick.
Yeah.
The problem with Amir Khan is that he gets hit with a shot and he can't take it. For example, Manny Pacquiao, he'll come in and hit you with like 6 shots.
Yeah.
But what you can do is you can like bite through it and just try to tag him.
Just get one in there, right?
And Pacquiao, he'll take it. He'll be like, okay, yeah. Khan, he'll be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Like, he gets wobbled or something like that.
Just shatters.
So, can you train somebody to improve the strength of their chin?
Well, you know what you can do? You can do more intense... the one thing I noticed in boxing lately is there's a lot of... Lately, like in the last 2 years, I noticed there's a lot of first-round knockdowns, which is like we're getting warmed up. And you know what I think it is? I think people are going lighter on sparring now. I think people are not... Because the head damage is much... People are much more aware about like head trauma.
Of course.
Yeah.
So they're going later in sparring, which is good for the boxing viewers. You get a little more action. Someone gets caught, they get dropped down.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, get back up. Okay. And then the guy tries to go out a little harder.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good method for training because then you're not getting retarded just from training. You know, save that for the fight. If you're going to get brain damage, save it for primetime TV, right?